We got into Auckland on Friday afternoon and weren't boarding our cruise ship until Monday, so we had all weekend to explore this amazing city. Auckland is the largest city in New Zealand and is surrounded by two harbors. And as we discovered, there is all kinds of good things to do. So here then are our top 5 things to do in Auckland. The Central Business District, or CBD, is the heart of Auckland, sloping down to the waterfront. It's full of restaurants and shops, some of them very high-end, and a lot of the sites that tourists would normally go to are in and around this area.
Look, Heather, it's Louis!
We sadly had to leave Matakana this morning, but we've driven back down to Auckland. And we are checked into our hotel now, and we're going to go find some lunch. We're down here on the waterfront. It's kind of cute. Old ferry building over here.
Walking along the waterfront, you cross over the entrance to Viaduct Harbour. Then you reach an area full of restaurants. If you walk a little further, you reach the Auckland Fish Market, a food hall and fish market that has been in place since the early 1900s.
What do we have here?
We have fish and chips and salt and pepper squid. And, of course, in proper fashion, malt for the chips.
Awesome. Now where are the guns for the birds? Because those birds are pesky little fuckers.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning. We are headed out to Waiheke Island, where we're going to do some wine tasting, because what else? We are on the ferry, and we're sitting on the top, and we are in the front. This is our view right now. We haven't moved yet. But this is the view of the city and the ferry building.
Yeah.
And
they gave us a glass to start with, so we are starting with a mimosa.
Our first stop of the day, this is Poach's Stamp Winery, and we're starting with a sparkling rosé. We are at our second stop of the day. This is Stony Ridge. We are starting with a rosé again.
Made from Pinot Noir.
Made of Pinot Noir rosé.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, for our first course, we are having tuna ceviche. And of course, wine.
Wine!
And we got some squid. morning. Today we are taking the ferry across to Davenport. It's about a 12-minute ferry ride, and we were going to go and explore that area, and there's a little hike over there, and apparently great views of downtown, and we'll see what there is to see.
Arriving in Davenport, we walked through a park along the water. What we didn't know is that there was a race going on in the park, a family race involving one parent and one child. They had to compete in different events, a sack race, a 2K run, and whatever this is. Leaving the race behind, we decided to explore the cute little town.
So we've seen these ginger things pretty much everywhere we go, so we figured that we would finally try one.
Daniel's been asking to try it, and I keep going, eh. Finally, I broke down. So let's see if he will be surprised happily or not. It's kind of like a shortbread cookie with a little bit of like a soft caramel and ginger spice. Not bad.
After a pretty 20-minute scooter ride, mostly along waterfront bike paths, we arrived in Mission Bay. Mission Bay is a cute beach town with lots of restaurants. It was Sunday night, and it was pretty crowded. We decided on Belly Worship, an Asian fusion place. I had a pork belly burrito, and Michelle had dumplings. Both were very, very tasty.
If you know anything about us, you know that we love our ice cream. So we Googled best ice cream in Auckland, and Duck Island came up with a bunch of different reviews, so we tried it out. We've taken a flight of 8. We have blueberry pie, I think, and boysenberry, and salted caramel, and fairy bread, and I don't know, a bunch of other things. I don't remember what they all are. One is white chocolate miso. I think that's going to be weird, but we're going to try it. And we're going to see how this goes.
So apparently 8 scoops of ice cream is no match for Michelle and Daniel Bronstein because we scarfed that sucker down. We figured out our flavors. So we had blueberry buttermilk with gooey butter cake. We had boysenberry cheesecake. We had fairy bread. Pecan butterscotch. We had, what else did we have? White chocolate macadamia with pomegranate. And truthfully, I don't even know if I remember that one.
And white chocolate miso.
And we had white chocolate miso. I think that's it. That was a lot. It was all delicious.
They were small scoops.
They were very small scoops. And I have to say, yeah, the only one I didn't love was the salted caramel. What about you? Which one was your favorite?
I think the ferry bread, actually.
Awesome. All right.
There you have it.